Good afternoon, guys. I'm here in the warehouse. My name is Andrew from 510 Books. It is Wednesday, June 9th, 2021. And I spent a couple hours in the warehouse today. Just this afternoon, I'm about to take off after I make this video. Because this morning I was listing everything that I had photographed for eBay in terms of all the auctions, DVD and CD auctions. So I've got 30, almost 40 that I put up. Now they're not live yet. I'm going to spread them out a little bit. I want to put 30 something, 35 plus auctions in one day, so they all end on the same day, and the next day I'm basically shipping for 10 hours. I've learned that lesson in the past where I had like 20 items, 20 auctions end on the same day, and then I had to ship out everything that next day. And so that was a lot of work. Made good money, but it was a lot of work. So I try to spread them out. So anyway, this video I wanted to share with you a buy I made during my warehouse sale. It seems that these have been coming to me as I've done my advertising on Facebook, my video ad. Hopefully it continues. Eventually, soon, I'm going to do ads again on Facebook for donations or to buy books and media off people. But for now, they're coming to me this way, which I'm thankful for. So I made two buys this sale. One of them was smaller, it was books, and then some DVDs. And another one was much bigger, where I bought, I would say, it was a bunch of, it was three, I told you about in the last video, so it was 3 boxes of books, and then the rest were DVDs and some video games. So here's what I bought right here, starting with that box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's it, 9. And then I had, 9. And then I had, so 9. Then down here is 10, 11. And then those are loose DVDs, which I'm fine to sell on eBay in a lot. So that's 11 boxes. Plus I had another 2 boxes, which I consolidated into one. So 12 boxes of DVDs and video games, and of course the 3 boxes of books. So I already dealt with the books and went through those, found some things that I can sell locally. Anyway, I talked about that before, but I was just going to buy the books and DVDs for $300. We made that deal, and then he said, I just have those video games, but I'm going to go somewhere else. And I said, well, do you have a buyer? And he kind of like hemmed and hawed, and didn't seem like he had a buyer. It seemed like maybe he was just going to go to some random place, or I don't know, maybe he had a place he was going. But I said, well, I'm interested in the video games. I sell video games too. And he said, okay. And then I looked through them, and they were all PlayStation 1, a few PlayStation 1 games, like 3, a ton of PlayStation 2, and then a good amount of PlayStation 3. So anyway, I made an offer. So $400 for everything. So that was all the DVDs, a few boxes of books, and the video games. So we shook on it. I paid him. It was good. Also, there's a bunch of TV box sets in here. According to him, they're complete series, and it looks like they are. Like I see a Friends, and like there's this one here. I haven't looked these up yet. So the complete series, I don't think it goes for a ton of money, but a decent amount. And there's other ones in here like The Big Bang Theory, and I saw wow, what is it called? Game of Thrones. So if I have the complete Game of Thrones, that would be awesome. Stargate. Anyway, so I haven't gone through those yet. However, what I went through today, which is the point of this video, is I went through the video games. So as you can see, all this stuff that's left over to go through, spent $400 on it. Now over here on the table, I've got these video games. Now, PlayStation 3, 3 PlayStation 1s, and then all these PlayStation 2s. And then I have this small stack of like 5 that I need to resurface. So not a ton, but a decent amount. And it turns out that I found some good stuff in here, and including some higher value video games that I am going to try to sell here locally. Now, when I say higher value, I mean that I found one that I could sell on Amazon for like $70, $75. One that that's where the current prices are. One that have the lowest price on Amazon is, for an acceptable copy, $93. And then there was another one. This was maybe like in the 60s. But I've decided to price them lower and try to sell them here locally because I want to try to attract more video game enthusiasts and buyers and repeat customers, because I'm really trying to grow my video game collection that I have here. I'll show you what I have already. It's over here on this bookshelf. Oh man, I got boxes in the way. Anyway, so that's PC. Those are PC games. Those are PC games. And over here, I have another one, which is PC games. But down here, right here at the top, I've got PlayStation. See, so I don't have that much. I don't have very many PlayStation 3s, but I will have many more for the next sale. There's also a few PlayStations up here as well. And then down at the bottom, I have some Xbox and Wii, so it's not that much. What I would like to do is, move these PC games off here and put them somewhere else. Well, ideally, I'll get another 2 shelves here, but I want to have a whole bookshelf of video games. So I have a nice selection, so that video game people, buyers, players, whatever, collectors can actually come and find some good stuff. And thankfully, aside from those really high value ones, which are the top 3 here I have, anyway, I'll show you in a second. I also have some that are, so I charge $3 for video games, right? PC or console, $3. I also have a good amount here that range from $5 to about $15 that I'm going to charge in my sale. Not online. They cost more on eBay even, which is less than Amazon. But these ones here, this is Champions Return to Arms. These are PlayStation 2, of course. Godzilla, Save the Earth, and what is this one? Dark Alliance 2. That's the higher priced one. See, it even says $39 on the side for when it was priced at GameStop. And then I have some good PlayStation 3s and whatnot. This one, Omega Boost, PlayStation 1. It's complete also. And the other one here is Metal Gear Solid, PlayStation 1. I'm not familiar with the games, but this will be a nice addition though. It'll grow my collection. And I did have a few people buy video games this last sale. So, it takes time. You got to build these things up, like with every type of media, whether it's this or vinyl, word gets around, people tell other people, and people come back. Because I found a good amount of video games, like I told you in the past, in those last 2 orders of Gaylord, so the total of 6 Gaylords that I ordered, 3 and 3. And I found a good amount of video games, so that's probably something I'm going to continue to do as well, because it is difficult. It's a little difficult to find video games, right? Outside the Gaylords, buying in bulk, which is why I'm going to start doing the advertising route, that type of thing. So, but anyway, so I added up the potential profit on all of these. Of course, if they all sold, right? Of course, they're not all going to sell immediately in my next sale. I understand that. It could take months to sell every single one of them. But these and the ones I need to resurface was about $450 that they would all sell for in my local sale. So just the video games alone potentially puts me over the money I spent, which I'm super excited about. And I know those are going to not sell immediately, and some of those might take months. Could take 6 months to sell some of those. Over time they will sell. Some of those could sell, of course, right away. But I'm excited because I know when I start digging into these DVDs, which I'll start doing on Friday, because tomorrow I'm not going to be able to work. My son's birthday, side note. So when I start digging into those, I know there's probably, it's almost every time, doesn't matter what, when I buy DVDs, whether it's in mixed media Gaylords or whether it's in this type of situation where I'm buying off of somebody, there's stuff they're just trying to get rid of, make a little money off of. I always find good individual DVDs that I can, put on eBay. So I'm sure I will, right? And also, the duds are the ones that I already have copies of or that are super, super popular. I can make a little bit of money off those, as I've told you before, with lots on eBay, auctioning those off. But I'm excited about those TV box sets and to see what I can get. Because if I have a complete series of a TV box set, I'll usually just list it and sell it on eBay versus doing it locally. I I haven't really tested those waters yet. Just depends. We'll see. I might put out 1 or 2 if I get a complete set just to see, but it's just a much smaller audience. Chances of somebody coming in and wanting to buy a complete series of, The Big Bang Theory or Game of Thrones, more likely. But whatever it is probably less likely. But I'll probably test the waters with that as well. Put out 1 or 2 of those over time. But yeah, so I'm pretty excited about that to see what I can do. So I'll make another video once I go through to see what I can make off of those. But I'll do a video once I go through all the all the TV box sets and all the DVDs and get a better idea, a better handle of what I can potentially make. But I think I'll do well. If some of you are wondering, well, how do you know how much money to offer when somebody brings you, like this case, 15 boxes? First thing I do is, if there's a bunch of DVDs, I just get a count of how many there are. So I roughly counted there were about 650 or so, just the DVDs, not including the TV box sets. And there was another 3 or so boxes of TV box sets. So I get, an idea of the count, and then I just look through the titles. If I see basically all common titles that I see all the time, I'm not gonna want to offer much money. Maybe like 25 cents or whatever. But if I see some stuff that looks different, that I haven't seen before, that I don't have, that kind of thing, then I'm willing to maybe offer a little more. But the reason why I offered a little more for the DVDs, including the TV box sets, was because of the box sets. So I figure, well, if I have these complete series, a few of those will do well. If there's 600 DVDs, just do the math. 50 cents is $300, so half of that is $150, right? For 25 cents a DVD. Depends though, on what you're doing. If you don't have a local sale like me, then you can't turn around and sell some of those for $2 or $3 a pop. But if you're just doing eBay, or if you're doing Amazon, you can sell them individually, some of them, or of course put them into lots. But anyway, that's kind of how I do it. Just think about, do I want to offer? I'm not going to pay $1 a DVD unless all the DVDs are unique. I haven't seen them before, haven't heard the titles. They're just, or they're new. That's another thing, right? If they're new and sealed, well, then of course, I might be willing to pay more. So, and just consider some of those things. Don't take people's word for everything. Look through it at least. You're not gonna be able to sit there and pull out every disc, make sure the disc is there, check the disc. If there's 500, 1,000, you're not gonna be able to do that, unfortunately. But sometimes you just have to take people's word for it. But don't take their complete word. At least look through and get an idea of what there is. I was pleasantly surprised by some of the books that I found, though. There's gonna be some good stuff to sell on eBay, individual books. So that was good. But yeah, so I highly recommend, looking for these kind of deals. If you don't have a local sale like I do, because I'm able to benefit from that by having this local presence, being on Google Maps, people find me. When I run an ad, they see that I have a location. That you don't have to do that to run an ad or solicit donations or look to buy off of people. I recommend messing around with that with Facebook ads, or I guess you can do Instagram ads as well, and see how that goes. Also, Nextdoor, the Nextdoor app, I'm pretty sure you can do ads on there as well, which I haven't tried, which I will at some point. All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching. I'll share, or I'll make another video about this topic when I've gone through all of the other DVDs and see if there's some, what kind of good stuff is in there. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Be safe.